Good evening. Thanks very much for joining us on News 360. My name is Nana Kodjafre with the sports update. Former Ghana coach Avram Grant says he has no regrets after the Black Stars' failure to win the trophy at the just ended Africa Cup of Nations after a 35-year wait. He believes he has left a good crop of players to move on to greater things for the country. He spoke to TV3's Michael Otieje in this exclusive interview.
I don't pay attention so much to negative things, and I always say, even to the players, I say, you cannot control about what people said. You cannot control about situation, but you always control about the reaction. And I don't pay attention so much. Of course, people come to me and say they did that, they say that, they say that. Sometimes things that I didn't know even that I did. I prefer when I leave the country to concentrate about the positive things. There was a lot of positive things. I know that people also like to be critics and everything, but it belongs to them, not to me. I can control about the reaction, and I think I never influenced by these things because also I know I have experience, but it's not just experience. It's the education of my parents since we was young. They say to me and my two sisters, control the reaction. You don't need to respond about everything. And that's what I also say to the players.
I'm just wondering, what's the one key thing that you are taking away with you after 2 years in charge of the Black Stars?
There is a lot of good memories. There's a lot of good memories that I can take from the football, from the country, from the people around. I enjoyed very much to be here. It's a great country, great people. I don't say that there's no problems, but personally I enjoy. I came to place that I didn't know before where I'm coming at. But I came also for football, and then if we speak about football, we was in one final, the second in 25 years, and then we reached the semi-final, which we wanted to reach the final. We deserve also to reach the final, and to take the cup. But we didn't took it. It's hurt a lot, but this is football, what we can do. But I'm very happy that I'm leaving here a good base of team, especially, as you know, as I received the team with all the problems of the World Cup, and a good generation become all to serve the national team. They gave a good service to the national team, so we needed to take other players, and players that was in the squad become key players. So I think now in the right age to bring titles. We could do it also last tournament, but this is football.
You know, are there any things that you wish you would have done differently? I remember when you came here, you spoke about wanting to live here, wanting to integrate. If you had the opportunity, would you do anything differently?
You know, every time people ask me, I say to my children, no use even to think about it, because you cannot change what happened. But I think basically I did the right things here. We built the squad good, we prepared the games good. It was not easy. Sometimes there's a lot of problems around that disturb. But even that, I think we built a good team. The team was good. The first tournament was good. The second tournament, we did what we need to do. We won the 2 games in a very difficult group. We won a quarterfinal against Congo that was very good in this tournament. And it was not easy tournament. Nigeria didn't have qualified. Ivory Coast and Nigeria didn't qualify for the group stages. Morocco and Senegal lost in the quarterfinal. And we lost in the semi-final, especially in the second half that it was dominated completely. So it's hurt. It's one of the most painful games results in my life. But I cannot teach others and say to them the most, always you need to recover and think positive, and I will not do it by myself.